little lesson on using Zoom and virtual backgrounds so that you can host kind of open office hours for your class. This is ideal for high school, but it also works for elementary. If you've got a situation where elementary students are dropping in and say you've got like a 2-hour chunk of office hours in your day, you can get that set up this way. So my virtual background in Zoom, I created using Canva, and canva.com is a great website. You can go there, you can choose Zoom templates, and they're already sized correctly, and they look really cool. So I'll go ahead and go there real quick. And you can log in. I believe you can create a personal free account, but you can also sign up for it. It's like $12.95 a month, and you can just sign up for 1 month, use it, design a bunch of things, and then cancel your subscription, and then you've got all these things that you've created. But it's kind of like a template-based Photoshop. It does let you modify some graphics and things like that, which are helpful. But what you can do is you go in here to templates, and there's categories, so you can get things that are aligned and set up for Facebook, Instagram, Facebook covers if you're designing a website, or the header banner. They've got flyers, they've got folding brochures, they've got business cards. There's all kinds of different things that you can create with this. And so if you search, you can search Zoom, and it's going to give you Zoom virtual backgrounds, and that's what I choose. And then here, there's background template. As you scroll through these, you'll find some that you like. And so if you go, ooh, this one will make my students dizzy, you can click on it and say, use that template. And this one is going to be a video, but what you can do is add some text. Let's see. If, for example, I wanted to create something that just says like, you're here, I can grab that, drop it in. Because this one swirls around, that might be a good thing there. And I'm going to just put PW's class, and let's go ahead and select that, and I'll make it a little bit smaller. And I'm going to deal with the spacing a little bit, shrink that line height down. My piece there, this little part of the text, I'll put welcome to, and this particular piece here is locked in, and so what I want to do is actually unlock it. So I'm going to ungroup that text, and then I can click off of it and choose just that piece, and I can move it above so that it's not as bad. I can also take that part out if I don't want to have that. And I can take this one and just slide it down a little bit more. It'll help me to center things perfectly, or however you want to. And I'll keep the welcome to right up there. And then I can hit play and see what it looks like. So we've got, ooh, mesmerizing. I don't want that friends shop first in there. So when I escape out of this, I'm just going to choose that and delete it. And then when I'm ready to publish and I like this, then I'm just going to go publish, download. And it's a video, and I'm going to say download. It's going to prepare that and send it out for me. And even though this is a video, I also want a still of it, because obviously if I had this there for too long, people are going to get sick. So I can close that, close this. And here I can publish and choose download, but now I'm going to choose just a JPEG. So it's going to be a single image of it. And I'll say download. And now here's just that single image. So it's called Swirling Stars and Space Video Zoom Virtual Background. So then when I'm back in Zoom, go to your video down below, you can choose your virtual backgrounds. And that brings up this here. And down here, you can add and load in any image or video that you want. So they do have some default ones. They have the Golden Gate Bridge and some grass and the beach. And you can also mirror the video if you want as well, especially if you have like writing on your shirt or anything like that that you don't want to be reversed. But I like this one that I created, and it was just a template that was up there, and it said like your teacher will be back soon, are you ready for something or whatnot. And if I slide out of the way, you'll see that. Now my computer, the webcam is built right into the computer monitor, and it's easy to cover up with a post-it note or anything else. The cool thing is if you mute yourself and you have like a wireless headset or your speakers are on your computer, you can just cover it up with a post-it note, and the virtual background makes you disappear completely. And this is all students are going to see. So when if you've got it open so that they can just drop in and there isn't a waiting room, they will drop in and this is what they will see. And if you go to the bottom of your participants list and you choose more, you can check the play, enter, and exit chime. And that way, anytime a student drops in, you're going to hear the do-do-do-do and let you know that it's there. So if you're sitting at your desk working on something, or you're folding laundry, or anything else that you're doing, you can easily monitor that drop-in hour and not just be sitting there waiting in front of your computer. You can also initiate the waiting room, and I really like the waiting room. I prefer it. And so the waiting room is right here. You just check that, and what happens is when someone comes in, your participant list drops down, it chimes if you've got the chime turned on, and it shows this person up in the waiting room. And your participants list down here, the icon for it will also flash and show you a new number. Um, and then you can then admit them. The thing that I really like about the waiting room is that I force my students to use their real name. And so if you get someone that is in your waiting room and it's not a name that you recognize, you just don't admit them. Or you can reject them and bounce them out. It's just a good safety feature, really, is kind of how I see it. I can go to my virtual backgrounds and I can choose to add one, and I'll add an image and go to my downloads. And here's the swirling one. And then I can also add a video, and I'll choose the swirling MP4. And now that's great. And then I can go ahead and hop out of that. And here's welcome to PW's class. If I take my post-it note off, I'm there. If I want them to wait, then I just cover it up. And there's my background as kids drop into the class. So yeah, so there's a little hint about Zoom, a little bit of info about Canva. I don't get paid by them, so this is certainly not a promotional video. It's just a service that I thought was pretty cool, and has these really nice little templates. Yeah, so hopefully that'll help some folks to create an interesting background for your classroom, and good luck.